pay off this year, because I know in meetings at least they talked a lot about how we're improving special teams. So that seems to be a change. But I mean, team is 7-on. It's still up tempo. Still that we're trying to keep guys up. You know, my head coach to say right then, a couple guys were going low. We're trying to keep guys healthy, keep them up. Just being smart.
What about the atmosphere without the crowd here?
It's different. It's definitely different, and I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, but it's definitely different, and I don't know maybe what it is right now, but and once the parents start getting let in, I don't know how many will be here, but that'll probably add a little bit to it. But I mean, I was watching tape from last summer, and it was just outrageous how many people were on the sideline. So, I mean, I don't care. It's just a change, just like all these other changes. So,
it seems like the timing of the passing game is kind of screwed us a little bit today. Is that what we expected for the first day?
Yeah, well, we have all these freshmen in, and trying to get them as many reps as we can. And yeah, it's the first day, and we're just getting back into it. But I think a lot of us were, a lot of those passes were on key, and but still, it's still that timing and getting used to the play calling and getting used to everything else.
How much different is it, even though you didn't have pads today, in this kind of setting versus the summer workouts where it's, you're still doing 7-on-7, but
yeah, it's different because there's a lot more organization. Because it's pretty much me and Mitch and a couple other guys trying to organize everyone, telling everyone what route to do, different footwork stuff. And with all these coaches out here, it's a lot easier for them to help us out. And we're just focusing on what we're doing and helping guys out here and there. But it's a lot more organized.
Without the big crowd, I mean, do you think sometimes like the focus will be on football? Not that you guys aren't, but there's not that many people to look at or cheering or saying anything. I don't know.
Oh, I don't think people were distracted in that way. I think if anything, it'll take away kind of wanting to show off, for the crowd. But I mean, there's still people out here, so I don't think that'll change all that much.
Did any of the freshman receivers or tight ends stand out to you today?
Christian had a nice catch and run over on the sideline. Marquise looked good, and a couple of the guys came out a little later because they're summer school classes still. But they're looking good. They're fighting, and they're trying to play just like everyone else.
How different is this first practice compared to last year's first practice for you?
Well, I said earlier, I think we're placing more emphasis on special teams. So I noticed Indo was a lot longer. We got a lot more throws in. It feels like, and I think that's a good thing. We're more prepared for special teams this fall, but that definitely I noticed that.
How's your arm feel?
It's good. It's healthy. And I'm taking a lot more. I don't know what the words are, but steps to just keep it healthy this year. Talking with our trainers, talking with a couple other guys about things to do that NFL guys are doing right now, just to keep it strong throughout the whole season. Last year there was a lot going on. I wasn't really used to the whole situation and trying to just get the offense down. But with the year under my belt, I'm really focused on healing my arm after every practice and doing different things to make it strong. Yeah, I said different stretches, different movements to do just to make it healthy.
How much of a relief was it to just get on the field?
Huge relief. It was fun just running on the field, hearing the music. Or I don't know if there's music playing, but maybe
at one point there was.
During the stretching. But yeah, it was a sigh of relief just to forget about everything else that's going on and focus on football.
What part of your game have you been working on the hardest this offseason?
Decision making and checking the ball down. I felt a lot more comfortable with checking the ball down today, and even in routes versus air and stuff like that. Checking the ball down and not throwing picks. Glad we didn't throw any picks. There were a few close ones, but we're trying to keep that column at 0 this fall camp. So hopefully we'll get that done. Good guys.